Hello everyone, this is Rehan back again to another video. In this video, I'm going to show you how to build a custom cooler for your gaming laptop. So without any further ado, let's go into the video. If you're a regular subscriber to my channel, you guys would have noticed that whenever I was playing games or whenever I'm doing some gaming test, my laptop gets hot a lot. So that is because of my Alienware. Not only Alienware, most of the gaming laptops are not having a good ventilation system for the air to come out. Even though some gaming laptops like MSI and Acer and like Acer Predator, so those laptops has given their own cooling system, which is also really good, but not all the brands provide that. But the gaming laptops have their own fast cooling system, so which you can't enable it in most of the laptops, where you have to go to the BIOS and you have to enable the fan performance mode to reduce the temperature. So even after that you will be facing the heat issues. So even after the stock cooling system which they are provided by the brand, if that isn't enough for you, then I think this is the best solution for you guys. And this is not a portable solution. First of all, this is kind of like a stable solution only, and this is not yet perfect. I just wanted to this is kind of like a proof of concept, so I was just testing it, just building a proof of concept. Then after, so I thought, like, if this works, then I thought to build a real custom cooling pad. Yeah, so this is not going to be perfect, guys. So this is just I actually learned a lot about the fans, and I bought this AC fan instead of a DC fan, which is common cooling system that is present in most of the CPUs and even in the cooling pads. But this is an AC fan which is going to give more airflow, so we will see in depth. And if you guys wanted to know about all that knowledge, you guys can continue watching it. Else you guys just wanted to how to build the cooler and how I want to see this performance, I have given the timestamp in the description. You guys can click on it and you guys can skip it over there, and then you guys can watch the custom cooler, how I build this proof of concept custom cooler, and you guys can see the performance and in there during the gameplay, and how far it performed comparing to the stock cooler, and also the one of the famous cooling, the TopMate C11 cooling pad, which I just reviewed in my previous video. But I have put the comparison as well, so you guys can skip it over there. Okay, to build this cooling pad, you need a powerful fans like what I'm showing you right now. So this one I ordered in Amazon. So this is actually AC fan, and it is not a DC fan. I will tell you why I bought this AC fan. So first of all, this is not actually a cooling pad. This is nothing but just a a prototype of a cooling pad which I am planning to build. This is just a proof of concept or a prototype, which you can call it. This is not yet perfect. I'm just going to build a very rough cooling system, and I'm going to show it to you and how well it performs. First thing is you need this AC fan. So I have given the link in the description below, so you guys can check it out. So once you bought this AC fan, there are actually there are two AC fans. One is this one, and another one is this one. So these are the two brands which I bought, and also I actually bought from two different brands which are almost have the same RPM. One has 2000 RPM and another one has 2500 RPM, and both has almost same airflow. So the 2000 RPM gives 90 CFM, and this one gives around 100 CFM. So I bought both of these, and both of these have some pros and cons. So the one which I like the most is this one. So this one, why I like this is actually both really perform good, but this one is better than this one. Why? Because the coil, it doesn't get too hot, even when it is running for a long time. When the coil runs too hot for a long time, the coil will get worn off really quick, so that disadvantage will be there. So this one got around 65 degrees, still it went till 65 degrees, and it was very hot to touch, and after that it went to much. But this one went till I think around 52 maximum it went. So this one reliability wise this cooler is very better than this one, but there is a plus point in this one. What is it is nothing but the wire. The wire actually came soldered with this, the plug point wire. So there is advantage in this one, but here actually, like, the wire didn't come along with this, so I have to solder this. So actually I didn't do this solder. I just went to a nearby electronic shop. So I just paid, like, just 50 rupees for this wire, and also 50 rupees for this, for soldering it. So that guy has made a really good job in soldering it, and also he just soldered it to prevent shorting of wires and all, and even shock when we touch it. So all these kind of safety measures also he did. So make sure you guys, so if you guys have all the soldering kit, you guys can do it at your home, or if you don't have, like me, you guys can, which most of the cases you guys won't have. So in that case, you just guys go to the nearby electronic shop in your town or city, and you can get it soldered like this. So this cooling part is a little bit better than this one, mainly because of this heat generated in this coil. Yeah, I recommend this fan, guys. And even this fan also got out of stock. I won't recommend this. So what I'm planning to do is I'm going to buy another one of this fan, and I'm going to solder it similarly, and I'm going to keep it for the cooling, and I'm planning to return this. This is how the fan will be. And if you guys can see, there is a screw in the bottom. So this screw also I bought it in like a nearby hardware shop. 1 2 3 just a 7 centimeter, or I think they call it like a 3-inch screw. So you just need to get a 3-inch screw. So even the 3-inch screw went like easily into this fan comparing to this. So they have to do some like a threading over here to insert this. That is also one of the disadvantage. So I won't recommend this fan, guys. So only for this video I actually bought 2 brands of fan. Why I'm telling this information is you guys will get different fans from different regions. I would like to tell you is buy the top 2 brands of fan that has the more good reviews, and test it out yourself, and the one which produces less heat will be the best option for you guys. Make sure you guys choose it. Yeah, and about this screw, why I actually had this screw is you can't just keep the fan in the floor like this. So if you keep it in the floor, there will be air in the sides to to pull and push it to the top. So you just have to keep it at some height. Actually, like around like 2 inches itself, it gives a good airflow. I just give it like to a maximum of 3 inches. This actually gives a really better airflow than that one. So which is also really good. So you guys can also reduce it to 2 inch. So I actually bought like the hardware shop guy whom I met gave me a really good solution. You can able to adjust height like this with the 2 screws, and you can tighten it the top like this, and you can able to adjust height at your own will. So yeah, so he has given me a really good solution for that as well. So actually I was not even sure how to fix all these things. So when I went to the nearby shops, people helped me to get a good solution, so which is actually really good. So I'll just keep it at the maximum height. So maximum height means like I just put this guy a little bit more loose in the top. Yeah, and I will tighten it in the bottom. Like this. Okay, similarly you have to buy these 4 screws from the hardware shop, and this is also very cheap, guys. I just spent only 50 bucks. Yeah, and about the fan cost, this actually costed me around like 350 rupees, and this one costed around like 450 rupees, just 100 rupees more because of that wire soldered. But this also came equal to that price. But reliability wise, this fan is really good, better than this one. So I recommend you guys to buy this. Okay, and yeah, so there is one more screw is missing, which I actually purposefully removed it to demonstrate for you guys. So this is how the screw will be. Let me remove it. So no, it's nothing but you have to buy a 3-inch screw and a 2 bolt. That's it, guys. So yeah, you remove the outer bolt, and you insert it like this, and keep it at the desired height you want, and then put a bolt. Okay. I'm just holding it in my hand. Put little bit till this one comes. Okay, then just pull it off and tight it this side. That's it, guys. He called it some kind of lock bolt, something, some theoretical name he used. I don't know what is that. If you guys know it, just let me know in the comments below. Okay, so it's not about the vocabulary, I guess. It's not about the idea. Arrange, so you guys can arrange equal heights. You guys can also use the spanner for tightening it properly. Like this, you can build the stand for both the fans. So I recommend you guys not to buy this, only for this video purpose. So actually it performs good, but because of the heat issue, I'm returning it back and buying another fan like this. And also one more thing I wanted to tell you is the measurement of this fan. The fan is around like 120, they told like 120 mm, comes around like 115 to 117 mm. Let me show you guys that. Yeah, it comes around like 120 mm. Similarly, it's actually square fan, so obviously it should be same, even this fan as well. So 120 cross 120, it comes like not exact but approximately. So that's it. And the height of this fan is around like it will be like 40 mm. So you guys can find the fan description from the link in the description below. And the total height of this kit is it comes around like 7 plus, it comes around like 10.5 something, guys. 10.5, yeah, it comes around like 10.5. Leveled it to keep it around like 10.5. Those are the dimensions of both the fans. Okay, guys, so I kept the fan near to my plug point. So I removed my Alexa and everything, so kept it ready to demonstrate you guys how the airflow in this fan. Yeah, let me switch on the fan. So if you guys can see, wow. Did you see that? It's a newspaper, guys. It's not a normal lightweight paper. Did you guys see the airflow? So this is how it should be. Let me switch it off. Oopsie. And also you guys have to be very careful, because this is like a iron blade, so it may hurt your fingers. So just be very careful. Okay, so let me, I'll remove this paper. See how heavier this paper is. Let me switch on the fan, and you guys can see how well it performs. Wow, awesome, right? It's not always about the RPM, guys. It's always about the airflow. So airflow is the only thing that mainly matters. So whenever you are planning to buy a fan, make sure that it has a maximum airflow. Okay, so that's what really matters when you buy a fan. So this actually provides around like like 10 CFM. Wow, it's really good, right? Ooh. See how well it performs, guys. Okay, guys, now we will build our prototype. As I had told in my previous C11 TopMate C11 cooling pad video, so what I told is my cooling pad is actually located at this top layer, and this bottom layer is completely covered, so it was not giving me much performance. And even the Alienware laptop is also very huge, so that's the main reason I returned it. So that's the main reason why I thought to try this out. As a final touch, what I have did is just kept the fan under the Alienware exactly at its vent. So for that, I can't just keep it like this over it. That's not going to give me sufficient airflow. What I have to do is I have to keep something at the sides to provide some gap between the laptop and the fan. For that, what I did is, don't laugh, guys, I actually bought two wood pieces, guys. That's it. Okay, so as I already told you, I wanted to build a solution so that you guys can able to build it on your own at home without using any tough cutting, using the carpenting or anything like that. I just visited the carpenter nearby a wood shop nearby, so they were cutting a big wood there. So let me show you how this wood is made. So that's how that wood is made, guys. So the specification which I made in this wood is the height will be around like 13 to 14 centimeter, I guess. So let me measure it and show you. Yep, the height is around like 12 centimeter. The total height of the fan was just 11 centimeter, and the width is around like the width you can take depend on the width of your laptop. The width which I took is 33 centimeter. So I just asked for 30 centimeter, but they gave an extra of 33 centimeter. The width of my Alienware laptop is just 30 centimeter. Let me show you that also. See, you guys can see this is just only 30 centimeter, but I bought it, so they just like gave an extra 3 centimeter, which is also really good. I bought this 2 wood pieces for only for 100 rupees, guys. I think if you know the wood seller, you guys can even buy it for free. So this is not going to cost you much. The total cost is for the fans, it's the wire and soldering, it comes around like 500 rupees. So 2 fans around like 1000 rupees, and this is around like 100 rupees. And this screws cost around like 40 rupees. So what I spent around is only 1140 rupees, guys. Only with this I have built a very powerful cooling pad. I mean, like, I don't say it as a cooling pad, just a prototype of a cooling system. Maybe in the near future, if this performs well, like, so I just wanted to test the performance of the fans for like for a couple of months, how reliable this fan is. So I just wanted to check how well it performs. It gives me like good performance for 6 months to 1 year. Yeah, I'm definitely going to build a cooling pad with this. Till that, I'm just going to like rely on this like the cooling system which I'm going to show you. I'm sorry if I'm talking too much, but I just wanted to explain what are the things which I did for this. For this, what I did, so to build this cooling system, so you just have to keep both the wires to the back. So I have kept both the wires to the back. So as you guys can see, wire direction is at the back side, and even this wire is also at its back side. Okay. I'm going to keep this 2 wood at its side. This is just a what can I say, prototype, guys. So don't get angry or anything like that. So this actually performs really good. So this you can even build at your home even right now. So you don't have to buy any carpenting tools or anything like that. I didn't buy anything like that. So I just bought only the stuffs which I have shown you. Let's continue. So what I did is, I just, as you guys can see, there is a small gap over here. This small gap actually gives a good airflow for the laptop. So there should be some gap here, and there should be a little bit of bigger gap here. So then only the fan will sucks more air and sends out more air. So that's how the CFM works. Okay. I'm not an engineer, or I'm just an electronics engineer, so I'm not a mechanical engineer like that. So it's based on my experience, I'm telling you guys. I am just going to place the laptop's venting system aligned with this. So I'm just going to keep it at a comfortable position. Okay, so I just kept it at a comfortable position. Let me remove it. Let me take you guys a closer look. So if you guys can see here, the cooling pad and also the venting system is a little bit of misaligned. Okay, let me push the laptop a little bit further, or you guys can also push the wood to the front. Let it be perfectly aligned with the venting system. So the venting system and the cooling pad is now perfectly aligned, guys. That's all, guys. So that's all you need. So that's how we have to build this cooling system. I hope you guys like it. Don't get mad because it's not a complete portable solution, but this actually really good, really works. So like you have just made your laptop into a desktop if you ask me. But I use this cooling pad only during when I am gaming, but other times like editing, so those times I don't use it much. Even that time you can also use it, but the only main downside is if someone is like push this wood or something like that, so the laptop may fall. So there is one more solution for that which I didn't implement it yet, but it's actually a simple solution, guys. Let me take the laptop out. So there is a kind of like plastic clip or something like that, a bush kind of thing, so which you can keep it at the sides like this. Like this, it will be like something like this. If you keep it like this, then no one can push the wood, so it won't make the laptop fall. So make sure you keep this cooling system at a very at a place where kids or no one you have easy access to it. I have a dedicated room, so mostly no one will be coming it inside. I have a good place to set up it over there. So as I said, this is just only a POC and a prototype, and it's not yet perfect. So based on its performance, based on its reliability, I will like make a complete cooling pad. I actually made a plan for that as well. Let me show you that. Yeah, so this is my cooling pad plan. So yeah, I have made this measurements, everything perfectly. Once I confirm the performance of this fan, I will build that cooling pad perfectly. But this is just a cheap solution for now for a cooling system. Now we will see how well it performs. As you guys just saw, there was around like a 20-degree reduction in temperature even when I'm playing at high settings. So this solution really worked well for me, guys. So the main thing is the airflow. So either you can use a laptop within a AC room to reduce the temperature, or you can build a cooling system like this else the third option is obviously you have to buy a good desktop. So only these three options. If you so only with this cooling pad I got around like 20 degree 50, I think it's not like exactly 20 degree, it's like 10 to 20 degrees of reduction in temperature constantly, and also it helped me to like prevent thermal throttling at when I play games at high FPS and high settings. And if you want to reduce the temperature even further, there are some setting tweaks is there which I have already made a video on that, which I have actually made a 2 video on that. You guys can check in the description below. I'm also making a final video for that that will actually like it's kind of like a collection of all the solutions, and also a new solution is there as well in that video. So make sure you guys subscribe to my channel and find that out. And if you guys wanted to like reduce your temperature without like changing thermal paste, so you just guys have to follow the software settings which I have given in the link in the description below. And that's it guys. And also like this cooling pad will also give an additional 10 to 20 degree of Celsius, so you will get around like totally around like 30 degree reduction in temperature. So make sure you guys saw that, use that setting as well for getting more reduction in temperature. Okay guys, we are actually back to my room. So actually my fan is located here, so as you guys can see, as you guys can hear the sound of the fan as well. It's really loud. I mean like it's not that much loud, but in the camera recording it looks very loud, but it's not that loud when you're gaming, so don't worry about it. So this is my computer table. So most of the time I use my Dell screen only, so if you guys are interested you guys can check in the link in the description below. So most of the time I use only this, with my 2 mini speakers and my mouse, wireless mouse and everything. So this is how my setup looks after I built this cooling pad. So yeah, and the wire is a little bit of shorter, so make sure you guys buy a reasonable wire based on the length of your plug point. So yeah, so this is how it looks guys. How is it? I know it's not perfect, but it does the job. So I'm not fancy about the colors since my Alienware laptop is already having a color. And if you are interested in color, like let me know in the comments below. I know there is always an improvement here. Okay, I hope you guys like this video, and I hope you guys like my cooling pad solution. I would say like I'm not this is not a solution for everyone, but I have made it in a way so that you guys can able to build it at your home without anyone's help other than the carpenter which I have shown you, who made the wood for me, and also the the hardware shop, the electronic shop guy who did the soldering for me. So other than those 2 people I didn't get any much help. So only the idea is the one that I have implemented, and actually really worked well. So I just only spent only 1,200 for this, and it really gave me a good solution. So I'm planning to improve this, and I have also drawn a plan for this. So yeah, okay guys, I hope you guys like this video, and if you guys like this video just leave a thumbs up and stay subscribed to my channel for more videos. Let's see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.